Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of StephenMail. This is 5th in a row, because we're doing them every day. Let's not waste any time and jump in. Our first letter comes from Phillip in Pennsylvania. I wasn't stuck on Pennsylvania, I was just, that's an interesting city name. Dog.
Have this.
Dear Stephen, I want you to have these two cards, Zorak and Lugia. Take care of them, from Phillip.
Here's the cards.
And it is a Zorak or a well, Zorak is the name of the praying mantis from Space Ghost. This is Zoroark, I think. I mispronounce it. Zoroark, I think, maybe. And then Lugia, which I am familiar with.
Here's the letter.
Yeah. Different letter, real letter. Dear Stephen, I'm a big fan of yours, and watching Pokemon lately, wanted to draw Rayquaza for you. I didn't copy or look at anything to draw it. I did it from mind. Sincerely, your big fan, Phillip. So we actually have a Rayquaza, which is pretty fantastic. It also says at the bottom, hi Mallory. Phillip, thank you so much. That's actually a pretty doggone good Rayquaza from memory. Actually, a lot of the Pokemon that we have in our LP, we've asked people to try and draw from memory. You know, either look once or just don't look at all and try to draw them, which is why some of them are just so incredibly
amazing.
I was going to say mess the balls up, but yeah, amazing is fine. But Phillip, thank you so much for the drawing and the cards. We're going to move on to the next one, which is from Weston, Florida.
No name.
No name.
Stationary.
Right. Oh yeah, stationary. Hi, my name is Gabby. Hello, Mao and Stephen. Mao is first because she is awesome, and Stephen and Mao is overrated. Oh, I'm writing this epic letter on November 2nd, 2055. This is from the future. I just wanted to say thank you for doing what you do and putting a smile on my face. I've tried to get my friends into your vlogs, but they say they don't have time. I honestly don't know what kind of 13-year-old does not have time to be on YouTube. Oh my gosh, there's a man eating donut behind you.
There's a man eating a donut?
That's far more likely in our household. It says, oh, sorry, false alarm. Anyway, tell Kepler and Sagan I said hi. Hey.
There's one.
There's the other one. Hey. They're both asleep right now. And now it's question time. Number one, I would love to be a Let's Player, but I don't have equipment. What should I buy? Keep in mind that I don't have much money. The equipment that you can use to be a Let's Player ranges pretty wildly. You're going to need a few things. If you're going to do computer games, it's real easy because all you need is a way to capture your screen. More than likely you're using a Windows computer. There's software called Fraps. It's like somewhere between $30 and $40 and it will capture your screen for you. Then you just need a microphone, which is probably built into your computer, and you need editing software, and if you're on Windows you have Windows Movie Maker and that's available for free. So pretty inexpensive there. Otherwise you're going to need to buy a capture card or a capture device of some sort if you want to capture like consoles. I use a higher end one called the Blackmagic Intensity Pro, but there are lower models that may fit into your price range. I haven't used them personally, so I can't say if they're good or not, but I know that Dazzle is a company that makes some, so you might want to look into Dazzle capture devices. Number two, will you and Mao ever play Kirby's Epic Yarn? It's funny that this was written before
it was.
Emil's thing came out. Because if I would have read this before Emil's thing came out, I would have been like, nope, nah, because we knew he was doing that. Well, Emil's doing it, so you can watch Emil's. There's a chance that we could do it. I think it is 2-player. So, maybe in the future. But we will be doing more Kirby games. We're going to be doing Dreamland 3, which is a fantastic old game, wonderful art style. And we'll be doing that probably early next year. Number three, have you ever been to Florida?
Yes.
Yeah, we were actually in Florida in April, right?
Less than a year.
Yeah, you can, if you watch, I don't remember what the day numbers were for that, but...
it was around April 6th. Because we had off and it was my birthday.
If you can search Stephen Vlog April 6th or, 4/6 or just kind of start going backwards in the vlogs, you'll actually see it. It was earlier this year in April. We'd been before that, too.
Yeah.
We've actually been on the vlog before that, too.
Twice.
Twice?
Twice on the vlog, period.
Okay. Number four, and since you asked for violence in one of your Q&A videos, have you ever been in a fist fight? No, I've never been in a fist fight. I have punched people, like, before. There was one time, a long, long time ago, where some kid was picking on someone else, and I punched him in the face. I was really, really young, so I don't really count that. But then there was another time where a kid was giving me trouble, and he was just being a jerk, and he rode by and he spit at me, and then I threw him down and punched him. I talked about it a little bit before on a Q&A or something, but I don't go into it a whole lot. But I've never actually been in like a fist fight, like fighting someone else. That's all. Thanks for reading this horrid handwriting. My YouTube is Twinkle Starlight, and my deviant art is LuigiGal124, or LuigiGal24. I also drew a picture for you guys by the crazy 13-year-old Gabby, and then it says go to the back. Mal, do you still have your clarinet? I do play one.
I still have it, I think. My dad might have sold it because it was in the art sale. But, I mean, it was plastic and not really worth a whole lot for clarinets.
So if you want a clarinet, you'll get a nicer one later.
Yes.
Well, Gabby, thank you so much for the leather. And let's take a look at this. Oh, this is great. It's Mao and Steven, because Steven and Mao is overrated, of course. And it's me dressed as my Little Big Planet character, and Mao as her Little Big Planet character. We're SAC people, though. We're actual people in it. My caption says, I have an awesome fez. I don't need silly dresses. And Mao says, look at my new dress. And this is Mao and Steven. Because Steven and Mao is overrated. You agree? Of course you do.
Everything's Steven this, Steven that. Marsha.
Stephen Mail, Stephen Food, Stephen. Yeah, okay, well, Gabby, thank you for the wonderful leather and the wonderful art. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from Blake in Pauling, New York. This one says grammatically correct, maybe. And this one says not grammatically correct, read at own risk. Well,
I get to read this one.
Well, let's start with this one, just because that we like grammar. Grammar is a good thing. Proofread your stuff before you send it, kids. There have been letters that have been hard to read.
Dear Stephen and Mallory, I am Blake. I am 14. I live in Pauling, New York. All things we learned about from the envelope.
We learned!
Anyway, continuing. I like your videos a lot. I'm taking the journey for the second time. I'm currently on day 32. I have recently decided to get into Magic the Gathering. I have a YouTube channel called Fast Radio.
I've seen that screen name before, actually.
I do LPs and eventually vlogs. I will include my friend's Spanish homework I found on the ground in some art. P.S. I am Blake. And
then it's a link to the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
No, it's a link to the Burger King Wikipedia page. 1953 was a long while ago. Putting your own spin on it. I like that, Blake. And this says not grammatically correct, read at own risk. So this might be the...
It has to be.
Spanish homework, I'm guessing. No, this is not the Spanish homework. Was there Spanish homework in there?
No.
Okay, there was no actual Spanish homework. This one says, oh my god. Whoa, this is gonna be hard to read. Dear Stephen and Mel, I named Blake. I reside in Pauling, New York. I like your vids. You the best. You got me into Witchcraft the Meeting. That is a superior name to Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, Witchcraft the Meeting. Whoa, I has YouTube's Fast Radio. I do LPs and eventually vlogs. I-14. Sag and Kep are good cuts. I has cut named Kit Cut. I've included my friend's Spanish homework. I in 9th grade. Wow. So this must be the Spanish homework that he was referring to. And it's a picture of a man with a candle-shaped head. Or like the candle bulb. You know,
flame?
The flame. The candle flame-shaped head. And it just says, I don't know. Like, I don't know either. But thank you for the leather, double leather, and the art. Or the Spanish homework. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next one, which is from Joshua in La Cañada, California? La Cañada. Dear Stephen and Mal, you guys are awesome and are by far the best YouTubers in my opinion. Like many other viewers, I found you guys from a meal or Chugga Conroy. So I started from day 703. My favorite day from the vlog was obviously the marriage. Very close to that was the 3 days of Chugga Conroy. You guys are almost like my heroes and I really think you guys were awesome, like I already said 3 times. This kind of seems a little awkward for me because this is my first real letter I've ever written or typed and sent to someone. We get a lot of that. We get a lot of like first letters that anyone's ever sent because it's 2012 and no one sends letters anymore. I think I enjoy the Let's Play channel as well, and my favorite Let's Play so far is Skyrim. I always get a good laugh from Faendal. You and Mallory are perfect together, and I think it was meant for you guys to be together. I hope you guys have a long life together with the cats, and I hope I can picture you guys sitting in the porch with rocking chairs recalling the fun, awesome times. From Joshua Ree, also known as XFISJM11 fan on YouTube. I know, that is how much you have had an impact on me. Well, Joshua, I really appreciate it. That was a very heartfelt letter, and it sounds like you have been enjoying the videos, and I'm glad that you found the channel. And like I said to Mal a second ago, it seems like we get a lot of people's first letters, which is interesting. Because when I was growing up, like, they taught us how to, like, write and...
the appropriate way to start a letter.
The appropriate way to start the letter, end the letter, and do, like the envelope stuff. And I don't even know if they teach that in schools anymore.
Beats me, I don't teach English.
I mean, I don't know. Did they teach that in school anymore? I don't even know if they do that, because it's just... They probably teach you how to write an email now.
They could have you open up Microsoft Word, and the little paperclip could be like, yeah, looks like you're going to write a letter.
Looks like you're going to write a letter. Well, we got a template for that. Anyway, Joshua, I appreciate the letter very much. We're going to move on to the last letter for today. Well, it's a letter, but it's very, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a pretty thick letter, and it's from Andrew in Indianapolis, Indiana. Dear Stephen, hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a big fan of yours, and I thought I would write a letter. I was looking up to see if Chuck Conroy had any vlogs, and the search led me to your videos. I decided to watch them, and ever since I've been a fan and have watched a ton of your vlogs. I currently am watching The Journey, and I'm at day 580. My favorite parts so far were all the vlogs in the dorm, especially the infamous day 49, day 451, and day 421. I also have watched a lot of your LPs, as they are fun to watch. I really enjoyed Shadow of the Colossus because it's such a great game. After watching many of your vlogs and the advice you give to those who would want to start their own, I decided to start my own vlog channel. It's called A Brown Vlog, along with my Let's Play channel, which is Nintendo Gamer 34. Anyway, I thought I would send you a deck of Magic cards and a signed land just for fun. Enjoy. Also, the Earthbound livestream you held was the greatest thing in this that this world had ever witnessed so far, LOL. Sincerely, Andrew Brown. Well, Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really had a fun time with the stream.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, obviously, we're not going to be able to do that very often. Maybe once a year, if it's going to be a 14-hour stream. But it was a ton of fun, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And apparently, Andrew sent a lot of Magic cards.
It looks like it's a green deck with typical green things like worms and land over elves. And there's splash for red for some instants like lightning bolts.
Cool. That actually sounds
have that
a little like what I did back in the day. Let's so we have our signed card here, and then we have, I mean, yeah, if you guys can see that, it's actually sleeved. It's a ready to play Magic deck, which is pretty sweet. And we got some stuff from M11. We got Spined Worm, Natural Spiral Plummet. It looks like a core set deck. Dustdale Worm, Chandra's Outrage, Giant Growth, Cultivate, Back to Nature. Got some standard stuff. Spider, Prize Unicorn. Freaking good card, actually. Fling, Protean Hydra. You know, interesting thing about Protean Hydra, it's a rare now, but it used to be a mythic, and it got demoted because I think it was in the 2010 core set. It was a mythic, and then it got demoted. Act of Treason, yeah. Sacred Wolf is a fantastic card. This is good. This is a nice, like a basic
intro to green deck.
Yeah, a nice intro to green deck using the core set. So Andrew, thank you very much. This is awesome. I think we've had have we ever? I don't know if we've had entire decks sent to us before, but I know that we've never had a deck sleeved before. Yeah. Like, this is like ready to play, like shuffle up and play. That's pretty cool. Andrew, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that's going to be it for today. Actually, kind of a shorter mail video, all things considered, but still good stuff. I appreciate everyone that sent something in, and if you are watching and would like to send something in, you can go over to the channel page. In the top right corner is our address. Put something in an envelope, put our address on it, and send it here. We will get it in time for Christmas. We're moving at a very good pace. We're killing all of the mail in that back room. I mean, we literally are lining it up. AK-47.
Wasn't a good day.
Yes, as Ice Cube would say, it was not a good day. If you have to use your AK-47, it's not a good day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for more mail.